So here's a little breakdown of the model that I made last video to show everything that went into it and how I actually put everything together. To start off with, this grass field you see was made by following a Ryan King art tutorial on YouTube, and it's actually a great video, so I do recommend watching it. And this odd shape helps save on processing time by not rendering anything outside the camera's viewpoint. Now, the dirt, more specifically, was made by editing a texture I found online, using shader nodes to get the darker look that I was going for. And the actual grass was made by distributing this collection of grass clumps and clover flowers, because grass doesn't actually grow in individual blades, but rather in a bunch of clumps like this scattered about. And this was done using these geometry nodes in the setup that determine the density and the location of each individual clump. Now, onto the main events or actual main attractions. The skull, to start off with, is definitely the one I spent the most time sculpting, and definitely the most anatomically correct by far, of all my attempts at least. And while it's definitely my favorite skull, it is not my favorite model of this piece. Next would be the sword hilt, which was made low poly, but still with care, and was made to add to the symbol of the poppies, the flowers I chose. Now I did so because poppies are known to thrive in disturbed ground containing human remains, as they famously did in Flanders Field after World War I, inspiring the poem In Flanders Field. Next, if you would direct your attention to the orange selection, that is actually an empty object, but it is responsible for the blur effect you might have noticed on the edge of the screen, making it clearer in the center but blurrier the further you go out. And finally, last but not least, would be the rock. Now, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.